So I did stumble upon this random box and I pulled out a bunch of these vintage toys out of it. I am in the middle of nowhere, also known as Morley, Michigan. A couple of weeks ago I was hanging out with some family and friends, and my friend Jake said that he bought a property. This thing. This giant thing. And he knows what we do, so I asked, of course, hey, can I come pick through there? Because you never know what you can find. And he said yes. So we're here today to pick through an abandoned warehouse, church, home thing. Let's go in there and see if we can dig up some treasure. So here's the actual property that we're gonna walk through. So that's the church, and there's a house attached to it, and there's a warehouse. There's some lawnmowers in there. This place is crazy. There's a bunch of land. So yeah, they're trying to get everything cleared out. That's where we're gonna go. So Jake is gonna walk us through this beautiful property. Say hi, Jake. Hi to the world.
Hello, world.
So Jake bought this beautiful property, and his objective is to clean it out and flip it. So walk us through. Is this?
Yeah, we got a lot to clean out.
This is the kitchen, apparently.
Yeah, the beautiful kitchen.
So what's the story here, Jake? Somebody used to live here, or at least in parts of it.
Yeah, so the back was a tool and die company.
Okay.
And they lived in the front.
Okay.
Kind of ran into some unfortunate circumstances and had to sell it quick.
Yeah.
So.
And you were there
Yeah.
for the opportunity. Awesome.
For sure.
There's.
I came to take a look at it to maybe list it.
Yeah.
And then just made him an offer, and
Yeah. Awesome.
so now we have it.
Yeah. Look at this. So there's a lot of questions here. So there's a swing.
You want to go for a ride?
I don't know if I can fit. There's also a deer head and someone's bed. There's a lot going on here, but it's kind of cool and exciting to pick through, that's for sure. And I think there's a mattress holding the other window, maybe.
They're using it for insulation for the door.
Ah, okay, that works.
Oh, that's clever.
That makes sense. So now over here is more of like the industrial part of it.
Yeah, this used to be an old church in the front.
What?
Honest.
Okay. So we got a church, tool and die shop, and a residential all in one.
See all the concrete that was holding the stones and the
Oh yeah. Very cool. So this, so it was a church and then they added on?
Yeah.
That's very creative.
Yeah, I don't think most churches started with industrial space in the back.
Probably not.
I'd say feel free to walk in these rooms.
Yeah. So we're gonna go through and pick through and see if we can find anything of value. There's a lot of stuff, that's for sure. I, of course, noticed that giant kettle up there. There's a lot. And then the crazy part is that there's an entire industrial side to it. So this, I assume, was some sort of like office space, maybe?
This part of the church.
No, they were actually gonna, at one point, they were gonna make this living space.
Ah, okay.
And they never finished this, and then they started working on the other side.
Gotcha, okay. Yeah, because I see the framing and the drywalling.
Yeah, and then they just gave up
Yeah.
and started working on the other side.
Gotcha. Oh, there's so much stuff.
Oh, unbelievable.
Hopefully we'll find some gold. You never know.
Apparently there was supposed to have been some.
Yeah. Okay, and now this is the, it gets really dark in here. I don't think there's any electricity, so we'll light it up as best as possible. I'd say this is partially haunted, not fully haunted. Yeah, so there's all sorts of tools. I see a lawnmower, big stuff. Yeah. And now this is the actual, like, the tool and die stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
kind of creepy in here. And there's a big machine there. Are you gonna, I assume you're gonna scrap all the metal, or a lot of it? I see some copper,
Well,
potential copper.
sell it to you for copper.
Fake copper. Oh, look, somebody's trophy. Someone was a runner-up in some sort of league.
Big old press.
Yeah. It's huge. And then there's that thing. So what's your plan with this?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna try to sell it, and then if I can't sell it, we're gonna cut it up and scrap it.
Yeah. How much for the high-low?
That's not mine.
Do you have two high-lows here? Or was this with the property?
Just one.
Yeah, that was with property.
Gotcha.
Kinda, sorta.
All right. Well,
It could be for sale.
yeah, I'm sure someone wants it. All right. Well, thank you for the tour.
Yeah.
It's time for me to get started. I'm going to start at the front end and see if I can find any treasure and go from there. All right, cool. Yeah, thanks for having me. I mean, places like this big, it's almost hard to find a place to start just because there's just such an abundance of stuff. But I guess we'll start here in the kitchen. Any treasure in here? Oh boy. Looks like mice were in there for sure. I don't know, are you guys excited or are you creeped out? If you're watching this video. 'Cause I'm pretty excited, but yeah, that's a bunch of trash. I'm not opening the fridge. I'm kind of afraid to. Some sort of blow-up Scrabble. Okay, that might be worth something. Looks like mostly family pictures. I don't know what this is, but I'll put it to the side. Some clothing. I saw some jackets. Let's head back this way before we keep going. This, he said, is just a bunch of old bills and receipts, so not much there. Looks like some sort of local high school or something. Okay. Old grinder might be worth some money. I knew I would find one. There's always one. You guys know what that is, right? Good old Revere. Nice 12-inch skillet. Extra handlebar for this guy. Okay, we'll make a little pile right here. Very interesting painting, that's for sure. So there's this one room over here I skipped. here? Got a pair of old Dickies. Those are pretty beat up. Oh, credit card. Nice. And a knife of some sort. We'll put that in a pile. I'll get back to these coats for sure. Oh, this is kind of creepy. There's definitely a lot more questions than answers. Is this? Oh, no. Some movies. That one's busted. Okay. Okay. So here I'm just looking for older clothing, you know, any Woolrich or anything heavier duty, Carhartts, things like that. This is an old LL Beam. I'll put that in a pile, it'll wash out, it doesn't smell. This is an old... I can't really make out the brand, but it's a lined coat. Those usually tend to do well. Put that in a pile. Looks like an old Tweety quilt, but there's some glass. I'm just going to leave that alone. Okay. Some trophies. Massager. We're gonna have to start a different pile over here. So this, I guess, was the living room. It's pretty confusing. I mean, obviously, whoever lived here was in a pretty, you know, rough situation overall. So I'm not gonna cast any judgment on that. But holy moly, this is definitely no way to live. Let's see if there's anything crazy here. jean jacket. Take those. Some sort of helmet. Anything in here? Some bowls. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, stay away from that stuff. And it's mostly junk, which I knew it would be, but it's kind of fun to pick through all of it, that's for sure. I don't know what this thing is. So we'll put it there. Oh, okay. Glass chess pieces. Could have some value. Looks like a brand new Jenga. Cribbage boards can also have some value, so pick those up. I assume this is a poker set. Yep. Looks like a sewing machine, but it's in pretty rough condition. So I'm gonna leave that alone. Yeah, I need a shower. I just started and I need a shower. Ah, nice vintage U of M hat. Nice. So I got a couple of piles going. Okay, Army. Looks like an actual Army coat. Put that in a pile. Usually anything that's hunting related usually tends to have some value. Here's another heavier coat. I don't know the brand, but... Oh, okay. Looks like some binoculars. Some sort of scope. Some sort of something. I don't know what this is. Something hunting related. Binoculars. Some knives. Okay. So what we're gonna... Oh, okay. Whoa. I don't know if these are worth anything, but I'm gonna take this whole box because it seems to be all hunting stuff. So we'll make another pile here. We're just gonna have piles everywhere. Oh. Do I dare look underneath this bed? That's the question. I think so. Please don't be a dead body. It doesn't smell like it would be. That's good. Okay, nothing there. There were smokers, you can tell. And they enjoyed a drink from time to time. And this is how they heated the place, which is pretty crazy. Okay, and there's the other room we were already in, divided by a piece of plywood. Okay, on to this corner. See some distressed clothing. super beat up. They have lots of these coats, which is awesome. Because even if the brand isn't there, like this one's Falls Creek, it's still lined, it's still heavy duty, it still holds some value. What should I do? Would anyone buy this thing? I'm pretty sure you can sell them online, but I have no idea. I'm just gonna leave that alone. This I'll pick up. It may have some value. Big old dream catcher. This is very interesting, that's for sure. I mean, there's just so much. I mean, obviously it's mostly junk. But it's just fun to kind of pick through and see. Let's go to the industrial side or the church side first. Now, super old drill. Yeah, so this used to be a church. Okay, this is good enough to take a look at. Some power tools in there. Lots of dictionaries. Smoking weed with Willie again. Okay, some CDs. Hi. Plates. Jars. Okay. See you. These are worth some money. Look at that, Pampered Chef. Now we're talking. Ah, okay. Encyclopedias could have some value. I need to move out of this corner and wedge myself in here. Okay, so we got a little pile. Let's head back through here. There's another room. Some old computers, a toilet. No way. Yes, this is the stuff, right? Some cast iron. Okay. Okay, now we're talking. I'll put that right here. I knew I should have brought a knife, but I didn't. Okay. What is this? A dragon? That's damaged. Oh, I'm in here. I found some cast iron. That's kind of gold. I guess. Yeah. see some boots. This, oh shit. Okay. Okay, these are in good condition. Oh boy. Just when I thought you couldn't get any worse. Oh, this room smells. We're gonna make it quick in here. I'm not going through the clothing. Or am I? What if there's gold in there, you know? You never know. There's a cash register. Old suitcase. You know what? This is coming with us. You never know what's inside of there. Probably nothing. Okay. Vintage license plates, sure. Okay. I mean, probably all garbage, but you never know. All right, on to the next room. Nice, gently used mattress. That's modern. Okay, this probably has some value. Gun cleaning kit. This seems empty. Oh, nice. Some bubble mailers. We'll take those. You can use those for shipping. Okay, gonna definitely take the rifle case. So we got a rifle case, some bubble mailers, gun cleaning kit, and an old military, I think, ammunitions box, maybe. That's kind of the end of the living quarters, I guess. Now we're gonna go through the industrial stuff and see if we can dig up some tools and whatever else, I have no idea. More camo stuff. Definitely will take the jacket, take it back to the original pile. What is this? Jimi Hendrix. Oh, Neptune. Yeah, it's still in rough condition. Lots of scrap, that's for sure, but I'm sure there's some treasure. And this like tool and die stuff, I just don't know anything about tool and die stuff. That's the problem. But I can use, I can tell apart some tools, I guess. Like all this stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through this stuff real quick with the camera, and then what I'm gonna do is probably put the camera down so I can pick through and see if I can find some actual tools. Hey, they have a lot of work to do. I mean, I'm sure there's tons of value in scrap, and in general there's a lot of metal. Holy moly. Oh, some Batman toys. I'll be back for that. This is kind of creepy. I mean, probably no one dead in here, but I don't know that for a fact. Yeah, this table I'm gonna pick through pretty heavily because there's a lot of odds and ends, lots of wrenches and clippers, and I don't even know. Probably stuff of value, but I can't, because it's dark, I can't really do it with the camera. Yeah, right here, I see some wrenches, some drill bits. Okay, so that's good. So I did stumble upon this random box and I pulled out a bunch of these vintage toys out of it, so that's pretty sweet. So here's the haul. There's a lot to go through. Yeah, lots of stuff. There's probably $400 or $500 worth here. I have to come up with some sort of split. Yeah, lots of work. And a chair, if anyone's interested in a chair or half a chair, hit up Jake. Cheap, or come dumpster diving in that thing. Anyways, time to load it up. It's hot. I'm disgustingly dirty. I need a shower badly. We gotta get home. This is all packed up now. Jake is still working. He's an animal. If you guys want me to do some sort of haul video for all of this to estimate a value, drop that in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.